Hello students, today we are going to learn a few more words. These words are found in your student's book on page 84. I repeat, student's book, page 84, the vocabulary. Okay class, look at these three pictures here. Do you know how to use English to express, for example, this bird or this part of the dinosaurs? Okay, let us learn now. I want you to read after the teacher. Read after the teacher. Ready? Go.
Beak, beak. Horns, horns. Claws, claws. Spots, spots. Ostrich, ostrich.
Okay class, later I'm going to hide the words and then I'm going to point at the item. You are going to name me that item. So take around 3 to 5 minutes to memorize or to link between the words shown here and the picture. Alright, now take 3 to 5 minutes. Pause the video now. Please pause the video now. Okay, welcome back. I believe you already learned all these words. Now I'm going to hide it. Tell me, what is this? This is a
claws.
Okay, what is this? Can you name this? The answer is
Spots,
how about this animal, this cute animals here? This animal is
ostrich.
okay, good. How about these three items here, the sharp items here? That is
Horns,
okay. How about this one? This bird looks angry and furious. So how do we call it? This is a
beak, beak.
okay. This part is the beak of this bird. Okay. Now look at the words again. I hope you know the spelling as well. Yeah, the spelling as well. For example, ostrich we spell as OSTRICH and so on. Alright, memorize the spelling as well. Okay, you may pause the video now to memorize the spelling. We have to go to the next section now. Alright, look at these two sentences. Its head was as big as a small car. Its head was as big as a small car. It means the head was the same size as a small car. The head and a small car, they are the same size. Its head was as big as a small car. Okay, the second sentence, it was as long as 2 buses and a car. Very long. As long as 2 buses and a car. Can you imagine that? It is so long. 2 buses and a car line up together, then this is the length of that thing or that animal. It was as long as 2 buses and a car. The length was as if 2 buses and a car line up in a line. That long. As long as. The same length. Yeah, it has the same length as 2 buses and a car when they line up. Alright, now class, read after me. Its head was as big as a small car. Alright, the second sentences we read together. Ready? Go. It was as long as 2 buses and a car. Alright, now we go to the next section. So Activity number 2, it says that read again and complete. The sentence is not complete and your task is to complete the sentence. Number 1, blank lived on earth 245 million years ago. So what is the answer? There is hints here. The terrible lizards live on earth 245 million years ago. So what is the answer? You write the answer on a piece of paper because this is the student's book. So write it on a whiteboard or on a piece of paper or in your personal notebook. Okay, write down your answer for number 1. Number 2, Gallimimus had a big eyes and a long neck and looked like an, try to search for the answer, look like an what? It says here, Gallimimus had a small head, big eyes, a beak, and a long neck. It looked like an ostrich. It looked like an ostrich. Okay, please write down your answer. Number 3, omnivores ate blank and blank. So what does an omnivore eat? Let us see. Gallimimus was an omnivore. It ate both animals and plants. It ate both animals and plants. Okay, write your answer. Number 4, Diplodocus was a, look at the hints. Diplodocus, it was a herbivore. Diplodocus, it was a herbivore. So write down your answer in this blank. Number 5, blank was one of the biggest carnivores. Look at the hints. Tyrannosaurus Rex was one of the biggest carnivores. Tyrannosaurus Rex was one of the biggest carnivores. So what's the answer for number 5? Number 6, herbivores ate blank and blank. The hints are Diplodocus ate plants and tree leaves. It was a herbivore. Diplodocus ate plants and tree leaves. It was a herbivore. So herbivores ate. Alright, now I give you 5 minutes. Write down the answer before I give you the answer. So pause the video now. Pause the video now. Alright, welcome back. Now let's check your answer. Number 1 is the lizard, the terrible lizard or dinosaurs lived on Earth 245 million years ago. You have 2 choices. You can either write the terrible lizards or dinosaurs. Number 2, Gallimimus had a big eyes and a long neck and it looked like an ostrich. Looked like an ostrich. Check your answer. Now number 3, omnivores ate animals and plants. Omnivores ate animals and plants. Number 4, Diplodocus was a herbivore. It was a herbivore. Number 5, one of the biggest carnivore is the T-Rex. Is a short form. Yeah, Tyrannosaurus was one of the, or T-Rex was one of the biggest carnivores. Number 6, herbivores ate plants and tree leaves. Please check your answer now. Okay, thank you very much.